Hey, this is Forward, and you're listening to Bass Island, and you're watching Mainframe TV.
I'm so happy to be here with Forward tonight at UKF Wien. So, we've been premiering your Aftermath EP on Bass Island out this Monday on AudioPorn. Talk me through the EP, the collaboration with Youthstar, the VIP of Steady State.
Well, the EP the production of the EP started about 3 months ago, so for an EP that's really quick on the production side, especially the collab with Jamie with Youthstar happened in about, I'd say, 3, 4, maximum 5 sessions, you know. Yeah, it all went very naturally, so there wasn't a single tune on it we struggled with. You know, that sometimes there's tunes you start and you're feeling them at the beginning, but you start to worry about the drums or the bass line or whatever. These were 4 tunes where everything fit together right from the start to the end, so we got lucky on that one.
In fact, you have a very simple yet complex approach to production. I mean, you can effortlessly switch from light-hearted jump up to gritty neurofunk. So how can you be so versatile in your 4 heads, 4 minds?
Well, for us, the switching between styles was always the easiest thing, because when we did a harder, heavier neurofunk tune, we didn't want to do another one right after that, because finding another idea within this subgenre was harder for us than just switching to another subgenre and create something completely different. That was always easier for us. I have to say, at the moment we try to stick more to the heavier, funkier side to it, and try not to make too many different things at once.
I see. How do you guys work in the studio? Who does what?
That always changed through the years. I mean, Lucas is our engineer. He's doing the mixing down of stuff, and he creates most of the sounds. Yeah, and you know, when you're 4 people and moving to different places through the years, you know, having girlfriends in different living situations in different cities, it always changes. But yeah, everybody has his part in Forward.
I see. You guys, you're co-signed exclusively to AudioPorn Records and Mainframe Recordings. How does this co-signing work?
Well, we release on these 2 labels, and we try to have a release on this label, next release on the other one, and going back and forth on that. But it also has to fit in the release schedule on the 2 labels. So that's a plus for us, because we don't have to wait very long until our tunes are released, because one of the 2 labels always has had a spot open for us. So yeah, that's another thing that we really like, that our tunes, when they are finished, they get released right away. So as I said, we started the Aftermath EP like 3 months ago, and in 2 days it's released, you know. That's quicker than we experienced it when we weren't signed exclusively. I think the longest was 18 months from finishing a tune to release, and that's for me a too long time.
Absolutely. And it's been 4 years since your very first release, Golden Age. So how has the way you approach music changed? Like, does it get easier? Do you get stuck sometimes? How do you deal with all the touring?
Well, the touring is not the problem when you're 4 guys. You know, you can split up the gigs if you want to. Yeah, as I said before, situations in Forward have changed over the years. You know, like daytime jobs. We not always lived in the same cities. We all have girlfriends at home. You know, but over the years we managed to split the work to be let me find the right words now, effective, you know, spend not too long with the production, or one hasn't to go on tour every weekend, you know, like we can split it up, so yeah, it's all good.
You guys, you often collaborate with Body and Soul. How do you guys like to work together?
These collabs normally happen internet only, you know, like sending ideas and sending different tracks back and forth to each other, and sometimes maybe a real studio session together, but mostly it's sending them over, although we don't live very far from each other, but it's just the way it worked in the past, yeah.
I see. Well, great, thank you very much, and check out the Aftermath EP on Bass Island.
Thanks for having me.